sat on Jasper's little toy truck because I'm trying to cover the terrible state of what's behind me. It's just piles and piles of wedding stuff. So yeah, hopefully I don't start like rocking around. I'm going to show you our favours. By the time, so this is 3 days before the wedding, but I'm not going to upload it until after the wedding. So by the time you watch this, I will be married. Very exciting. So favours wise, it was just a bit of drama, not drama. I kind of ummed and ahed about whether to do them or not, because before we weren't going to have set seating. People were just going to sit where they wanted, and I thought maybe I was going to make jam and Pete could have made like a Jack Daniel's sauce and then people could just take them from like a table if they wanted. But then everything changed and we've done a seating plan and people have their own seats and everything. They're so lucky. So yeah, I decided to go for favours. Me and Pete couldn't agree on anything. You know, for him, he just said, what about bottles of alcohol? And I wanted to do like macaroons, and we were just completely like on other ends of the wedding planning spectrum. So in the end, I went for, hang on, I'll show you what it looks like in all its glory. This is my friend Laura's. So what I did is I went on confetti.com. Confetti just have loads and loads of wedding stuff. And they had these little mini frames. They were plain, like nothing in them. And they were sold in packs of 3. I can't remember for how much, but they were a good deal. And they came in silver or gold. I went with gold, just kind of like brushed gold. And they're magnetic ones, so you can put them up on your fridge or radiators or magnetic boards, whatever you want. Then what I did is I went and printed out loads of little love quotes. So I've got 4 different ones. This one is part of the quote that I've put on Pete's wedding card, and it's from Chaos of Stars. And it says, and I would choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality, I'd find you, I would choose you. And then it says Jess and Pete, and the wedding day underneath. Don't know if it's gonna focus, yep. And then there's another one that says something like, live happily, love every day, love, laugh, live, love, laugh, but with little bits afterwards. And then there's another one that said, if I had my life to live again, I'd find you sooner. And then the other one says, and we loved with a love that was much more than love. So there are 4 different quotes, and just kind of dished them out. So if there's a couple, they both got different ones, because I thought they would look really cute, like next to each other, up on the fridge or something. So yeah, I was so happy with those. So the quotes I was going to print out at home, but my printer was playing up, so I just went down to the print shop and he printed like 60 quotes for me. They're only tiny. So yeah, and then I went to Hobbycraft and got these little boxes. I think they're called pillow boxes, something like that. And just slot them in, like so. And then I was really, really lucky because Confetti offered to send me out something to review. So I chose these little labels. They're just like the luggage tag ones, but I've stuck them in on the inside. And there were like 4 different designs. They came in packs of 10. 5 different designs, 2 of each, and then I got like 6 packs of those, so that was enough for all of them. So those are my favours. They're just for the adults, the children. Got it. That was the truck. And then the children have got these little children's wedding activity packs. You might have seen these in one of my hauls. But inside, it's just got like word searches and crosswords and colouring and dot to dot, like all wedding related. And then there's little colouring crayons in there as well. The babies, there's like 2 very little babies, don't have anything. I was going to do those bibs that say like Jess and Pete's wedding, but it just never ends otherwise, does it? So yeah, those are our favours. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out my wedding playlist, because there will be like a million wedding related videos. And if you're doing like wedding DIY stuff yourself, or like looking to buy some stuff, I've done loads of different hauls, so check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.